right, gentlemen, you may lag. Have a great match, gentlemen.
Welcome to the U.S. Open Bank Pool Championships for 2019, presented by CueSports International, being held at Griff's Billiards in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is George Teachea, and joined in the booth by Mr. Mitch Ellerman. Mitchell, what's going on today?
Hello, hello.
Here we are. This is your semifinal match between Shane Van Boening and John Morra. Shane was torpedoed and over to the one-loss side, and he returned the favor, taking care of Gary Lutman. And then John just lost the hot seat match earlier today to Mr. Billy Thorpe. And here they are matched together.
And Shane also took care of Mr. Kiemko, who had me for breakfast.
Oh, there you have it. That all happened today. Shane's been a busy guy so far. Meanwhile,
so broke, made 2 balls on the break, and I wonder what 8 he's calling cross-side.
the black one?
And as we've commented throughout the tournament, the 3 guys who have won the Derby City Banks, how do they say? The cream rises to the top?
Is that the 3 that are left?
Imagine that.
Oh, go figure. Well, we're playing bank pool. It's a race to 4. The next match will be a race to 5. That'll be the finals at 6 p.m. Shane started off with a look at, he's going to the side pocket with his 2-ball, you think, Mitchell?
He'll probably open up, play it with middle to low right, stun the cue ball. Yeah, cross side, here it comes. And again, as George might have mentioned a little bit earlier on, we don't miss a ball from here, so that's exactly how he's hitting it.
Well, he missed that one.
That one a little wide. Yeah,
a little wide. He hit it a little soft, too.
Yeah,
that surprised me.
That's what I was trying to explain to some friends earlier when I got beat 4-1 by Warren. I just couldn't do anything right because all my speed was off.
Oh.
So.
Well, these gentlemen, John actually had a great match with Billy Thorpe. The first 2 games, John was leading 4-1 or 4-2, 4-0, I think, in the ball count. And Billy was able, in the first game, in fact, Billy was able, corner hooked him and forced him to kick the spot or the ball below the spot, and which sold out a easy bank, and Billy stole the game.
Wow.
He needed them both and got them both. Next game, John got to 4, and Billy found a way to steal that, although John did have opportunities on the last ball to win and did not. They both missed some makeable banks. So he's in this position partly because of he missed a couple shots he could have made. Should have made.
Yeah,
Either
so
way.
Shane's just going to jack up and draw his cue ball back. Or second guess. I still think he's going to do that. He just wants to make sure where. Well, he doesn't want the 9 to disturb the stack, the roll
It's
ball,
going to go
so
to the
he
left
might
of the
draw to the center line.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought he would do. Leave the cue ball back.
So now he's saying, if you want to bank, go ahead.
And there's nothing really open to bank
The only
at.
thing that you might, I mean the 2-ball between the 5-7 cross corner, but that's a little too much.
Would you even consider the 1?
The
Twisting
1 ball, I would do the 1 ball before anything else. But I'm sitting over here, and these guys have won the Derby City Bank, so I'm not going to pretend that I know more than them.
No, it's not a matter of knowing. It's just, it's funny from the booth here. What we can do is call the obvious shots, and that's the aggressive shots or the bank shots that are available. What I've noticed in calling this tournament is there's a lot of subtleties involved and strategies where they want to leave the cue ball on the rail, they want to leave balls on the rail, they don't want to leave a shot, so they'll maneuver and they'll weigh their options, just like they do in one pocket.
There's one thing I like saying when I'm playing one pocket, I leave them long or leave them wrong, always testing your opponent. I did that with Warren, and man, it blew up in my face. He just shot it straight back, jacked up, rubbed it right in my face. I was like, okay, I get it.
Now, do you think you feel he was playing that cue ball right on top of the 4? I'm going to say yes.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I think he was trying to hit it because even if he does it, he's coming back underneath the stack.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? So he's back to that line where the 9 ball, for instance, was the cue ball 3 innings ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's just going to slide off this ball.
he's actually going to try and get under the 9. See, I wouldn't have done that
Yeah,
for
he's
this exact
well,
reason.
you saw his hand and you saw his disappointment. He's given up a shot.
No, he's going to give up 4. Shane's going to take. Oh, wow. I'd twist the 9 and get on the 6-4.
I actually like the 3 ball more because the twisting the 9 might not get by. It might kiss. Although you know that shot as well as I do, if not better.
Okay, he opts to shoot to the big pocket.
Okay.
I just because you get like 3 or 4 balls from there. Not saying he's not going to.
Oh, if you shot the 9 ball first?
Yeah, because you twist, then you're on the 6-4 going cross-side, and then you have the 3 is no longer blocked in the banking lane by the 9, so you could go cross corner or cross-side, cross-side. But Shane, that was also kind of, it looks like a containing shot because he's going to leave his cue ball down here.
Oh, he contained that one.
Tried to go straight back.
Oh, I thought he made it for a second.
Oh, wow. See,
Nice
this is
sliding. Look
what
at the
you want
6
to
ball.
avoid.
Yeah, leaving the 6 ball.
6 ball, 4 ball. And then when he's ready, the cue ball goes up table. And you'll notice these guys are all going to make these 1 railers cross corner or cross side. I mean, granted, you're going to shoot some straight backs, but the idea is to cross corner, cross side, cross corner.
Well, the man at the table started out with a bye, then defeated John Phillips 4-1, defeated Neil Jacobs 4-3, defeated Warren Kiamko 4-1, and then lost to Billy Thorpe 4-1. Then he waited a while and got back into this match because he lost the hot seat match, which guaranteed him access to the finals if he can get by Mr. Van Boening. Now he's figuring that out. Shane, on the other hand, I know Shane put a beating on somebody in the booth, but it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mitch. I just wanted to get a laugh, and apparently you're still sore. So Shane started out with a bye, defeated Ian Costello 4-0, defeated Gus Brasino 4-0, lost to Billy Thorpe 4-3 in kind of an exciting hill match. It was probably the most exciting match we really have had. Then he came over to the one lost side and defeated Gary Lutman. And then just earlier today, he defeated, well, actually that was today, both of them, Warren Kiamko, as Mitch effectively pointed out. And now he needs a few balls here. He's looking at this one. And he found it. 4 ball?
Nah, I like twisting the 2-1 rail, but that's just me.
I'm surprised he's playing it to the upper corner instead of the one on the lower part of your screen on the left.
Well, then the cue ball comes up top table. He's trying to keep that cue ball down.
Isn't that a kind of a good percentage shot, though?
Yeah, but it's the cue ball for him.
Mm-hmm. I think he used every possible bit of that pocket to slide it
He was just talking to it, getting to know it, you know.
Okay.
Seeing if it likes long walks on the plank right there. No.
Well, the good thing is he put it there, and the pocket said,
Now he
"Come
might
on in."
3-rail the deuce, or
Okay.
he's
you
going
just
with the
barely
9
look
ball straight back.
He can see the 9 ball.
Nope. All
Yeah,
right.
see,
Cue ball.
now
cue
I know
ball,
that my
cue
glasses
ball.
work better in your eyes.
Yeah, for sure.
9 ball here. Is it cross? Yeah, looks like 2
He's
ball
going
here.
straight
He's
back.
starting straight back.
And He's using that Mucci cue, and he's sponsored by Mucci. He's going to play the deflection on this, so he's aiming it almost like an eclipse, but with a ton of right. So when the right takes in, hits it about 3/4 ball, and see how that held that line with the amount of inside.
Eclipse. Must have been the eclipse.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying for coverage, so people have an idea about how it's like a baseball player, a pitcher reading their pitch on the way to the mound. They want to hit a certain part of the plate, knowing that their ball, curves or a certain amount, and they can still throw it effectively and get a strike, not just.
Well, he hit that one effectively.
Corner.
These are tough shots.
Man, making it look easy.
Yes, they do. That's
and as easy as he made that one, I'm going to go ahead and say he's just going to drill this one cross-eyed.
And then try to corner hook him with the 5?
Yup.
Because that's exactly what Billy Thorpe did to him.
No, I saw it was a 2-ball that he had, and the 8 was by the side. Because I was hoping to learn a little something while I was getting tuned up in my match.
Well, it's a little hard to try to corner hook him now. If he can corner hook him now, he's a genius.
Yeah.
He's going to have to use the opposite point of where the 5 is.
Yeah, he might shoot to that point.
But he will try to leave the ball right there. He might try to hit the high rail, the head rail, and the ball at the same time and leave it there. That's exactly what he did. No, he's just trying to make it. Oh, my. Wow. Wow. He thought he scratched. So did we.
There's an innocent bystander that you might have heard in the background picked up on the microphone. He's just thoroughly enthused.
I didn't hear it, so I'm good. This is tough. This is tough to do from this distance. Tough to do.
Well, yeah, he's
that close, and he has to just touch it and
hit the point.
This is really, to me, this is I wouldn't even try it because I just can't get it done.
Yeah,
just make it, but he's trying to keep the cue ball there.
Yeah, but I mean, the guy got away with one. You should be shooting.
He's going to kick into it.
He's just going to hit the ball, point, and try and bring it back.
Now,
see?
Oh my God! That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. That was a tough
ball, point,
shot.
And bring it back.
And you called it, and it went, and he executed it.
Behind his back, nonetheless. Yeah. That's yours.
John says, I'm getting tired of this shot.
Signed, sealed, delivered, SVP.
1 rail? I would 2 rail kick this ball. But that's me.
Yeah, but even with that 2 rail,
you're going to sell
still
out.
Kind of hooked. Yeah. He's still kind of hooked, even because of how deep he is on that point.
What a nice shot. But what a nice shot he left.
Shane could be like, thank you very much.
Yeah, this is kind of a shot that Shane. The only thing about this shot is he's close to the rail. If you want to find a negative.
Yeah, but I mean, these guys, he's going to jack up Spirit in about Mach 2. Like I said, about Mach 2.
Yeah, just he doesn't care if he's close to the rail.
That could have been a shaving commercial for the Gillette Mach 3. You know what I mean?
Well, game number 1 goes to, I guess, highest rated player. I would call the best American player and arguably the best player in the world.
Tell you what, there's not too many people that are just lining up to flip the coin with him.
Well, he
recently got
beat
by Mr. Chang.
Yes, he did. But, you know, something that's just, that will happen. I don't care who you are. In this game, it can happen at any given moment.
100%.
Our sponsors, Jay Helfert, who will be here for the 1 pocket, by the way.
Awesome. It's always good to see Jay.
Cyclop, they're using the Hyperion balls. Kamui, Predator, I believe John is not playing with the Predator.
No,
Oops.
he's playing with
Yeah.
Mucci.
Well, he's never mind. Simonis Cloth, JB Cases, Discount Custom Apparel. He's breaking the balls. This alternate break, so no one gets to break all the time. Tim. He's broken the balls. Seems he made one. Yes, he did. And what are we going to start out with? The 9-ball?
Yeah, it looks like the 7 and the 1 are just enough out of the way. He can pinch it, or he's going to float across it and play the cue ball up top. You know, if you pinch it, because how far the cue ball is behind the 9-ball, you'd hit it with right. But also being how far you go across it, you need to throw it a little bit. You hit it with a hair left.
Very, very well
Man,
done.
these guys bank well.
Look at this position on this 2-ball. This is a bank shot that I think is, as bank shots go, high percentage.
Yeah.
Most of these players will probably bet you even money all day long on this shot. In fact, I bet some of them would say they'll make it 4 times in a row. Now, did I jinx him? The commentator's jinx? No way. And he's on his way to a break and run. If he can just make 3 more.
Well, it'd be
We've
the
only seen
5, the 4, and the 3.
Yeah, we've only seen 1. I actually like starting out with a 1-ball bank.
Yeah, but that goes into what I said earlier. They're trying to do as many little cross corners, like you know, that table they're playing on is a rectangle, but you separate them by the 2 squares, basically side pocket to foot corner pockets, and then side pocket to head corner pockets. And those 2 little squares, they try and get a lot done in there, going 1 rail, 1 rail. But no, I agree. The 1-ball looked pretty tasty.
Oh yeah, it was angle-wise, which I look at the angle-wise. It's the most natural angle.
No, that is 100%. Cross corner, bend it with low right.
See, this to me,
Open it
this
up.
is the hardest shot on the table. These long rail banks to the corners.
When he drilled 2 last rack.
3. That's hit that so nice. He netted 3 balls. And now Shane comes to the table and he says, my turn. He's playing this ball on the side, it looks like.
And again, because of how thin he's hitting the 4-ball, he's going to hit it with a lot of speed.
Cue ball.
Hit it a little thick.
Didn't leave much.
Three rail to 3-ball, 2 rail to 8. Cut it thin and go cross-side with the 3.
He's going 2 rails to the corner on the 8.
Yeah, and he's looking to hit this ball maybe hair thick with low left and hit the middle diamond on the 2nd rail. Give it a good chance at going. A little wide.
And he hit it a little wide and it went a little wide. But he was also taking care of the cue ball.
El numero uno. Shane's going to go straight back. He's going to hit this 1-ball thin. He practices these a lot. I mean, if he doesn't make a liar out of me, I've seen him shoot them a lot. So maybe 3-ball cross corner with low right. cue ball on the head rail.
That's a shot I haven't seen Shane shoot at too much, is the cross corners, the long rail like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Morra
the
loves
long
them.
rail. Yes, I've seen them shoot
So
them a
does
lot.
Billy.
Yeah. I've seen them shoot that shot a lot, but I haven't seen Shane shoot it too much. It looks like he's going to shoot it right here.
And this one, you probably want to shoot into 1.5 above the side pocket with low right.
And he shot it, and he shot it effectively.
Now I just make this. Yeah.
Yeah, note to self, something to practice. Long banks like that. And it's funny because I don't like the shot, so I don't even practice.
I agree.
Weakness.
I don't ever shoot it.
For those of you that like to be successful out there, I guarantee, I recommend you do the opposite. If there's something you don't like, get good at it. Your weakness becomes your strength. I've seen that, in a lot of motivational books and things like that. And of course, I don't pay heed. He's banking a 7-ball to the corner pocket where he's standing. Or the other one.
Just a hair
Just a hair outside.
All right, so let's see how SVB, yours truly. Oh, cross side.
Look where the 7-ball rolls to. That's, you got to feel, whenever that happens and I'm playing pool, I always feel like I got a bad roll there. The ball comes in and sits pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's got a big smile on its
Yes,
face.
big smile on his face, and it turns the guy's head, and it's like, okay.
Hair too hard.
Oh, boy.
Jacked up over the 8, playing the cross corner that's going to double kiss.
Yeah, that one.
Might jack up, reverse, and draw it back and play the 8 cross side.
I think if I could see the 7-ball, I would play the 7-ball. But I'm pretty sure the 8-ball's in the way. So he's looking at the, looks like the 4 is the one he's shooting.
Here it comes, another cross side.
That ball was like 8 feet away, so making a good hit on that shot is a little.
Oh, you can actually do the 4-ball first because it's got, again, more of a natural angle.
Mm-hmm.
And Shane's down 3-1 in the ball count. So, I mean, you got the 4-ball, the 1-ball, and the 7-ball all cross side, cross side, cross side. It's just moving the cue ball effectively.
This is the second match I'm watching John play, and he gets ahead in the ball count, and then,
That was me against Kiemko. I got to 4 every game, and I lose 4-1.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Well, Shane did not select the 4-ball first. He took the 1-ball. I think he's going to wish he shot the 4-ball first.
I'll tell you what, Morra's going to shoot it.
The 4-ball? The purple 4-ball? It's not that little half pink 4-ball, is it?
And see, this is what I mean. Like, Shane, by all means, beats me 8 days a week every game we play. But it's just the shot selection where he can step to the table. Morra didn't look at another ball. And it's because he knows the natural angle, the distance the cue ball hits the contact point on the 4-ball, it immediately goes to the angle you want. So, like, now the 7-ball's closest, but it doesn't go into an angle you want. The 1-ball does. The 5-ball's close to a rail, which means if you hit it firm, it instantly reacts the line that you put it in. But he's probably going to shoot the 1-ball because that's the closest ball that you can get good contact on. And like you said, you don't have to travel 8 feet and hit it effectively. And that's what left me sick playing Billy. Man, he hits every ball effectively when he's banking.
Regardless of the distance?
Yeah, it's unreal.
But that also holds
And that's
true
the
in
difference
regular.
between me and these guys.
Yeah. But that's also the difference. It's the same thing for rotation pool. You usually, or 8-ball, for instance, where you can shoot any ball. distance between the cue ball and your object ball, if you have your choice, you'll shoot the closer one too, because you're probably guaranteed to make better contact with the ball.
Yeah, here he's probably going to hit the edge of the 1, put it under the 5, and play the cue ball back up top table.
You call that one. He calls a lot of them. Does he shoot the 5? See,
yes, he's
90% of the bank players I know are going to shoot this 5 ball. But if he misses it, he should give up the 7 or the 8 because that 1 ball's leaving, and that cue ball staying in the vicinity.
But he also knows he's shooting this to win the game.
Didn't even shoot it.
Played safe.
Yeah, I kind of wondered if he would or not. Because, yes, he can win the game, but he can also lose the game. Shane can run out.
Now, I know this is going to be a bold statement, but I know the company that we're in, so I'm going to say if he makes this 5 ball, he's going to run the other 3 because they're all short rail or cross makes.
I actually totally agree. And I think he's I think this is going to be real close, if not in. Hello.
All right, now the question is
8.
which order he's going to pick them off.
He's playing the 8. He's going to miss
now,
the 1
ball. The 1 ball is natural angle, but he'd have to draw or play it in a different manner. Yeah, I like the 8. Because now he's going to slide under the 1, get shaped for the 7 cross side. And this one, slow.
I like it like that. And now he shoots the 1.
No,
he's
going to
shooting
play
the 6.
the 7.
7.
He's got to make sure he's going to go cue ball to the middle diamond after it makes contact, so it doesn't touch the 1 and it comes up, and your cue ball is going to be right around the spot in between like the first diamond past the side pocket, which is there. Okay, so he let it go a little bit.
Well, he wanted to make sure he held his line.
Cross corner.
This
is how accurate my statement was.
Yes. And again, John gets another game stolen from him.
Possibly.
You know, he better buy zippered pants where the pockets are zippered.
Yeah, wow. What an
wow. Oh, John is just going.
He knew it, too.
Yeah, he knew it was close. He was kind of willing it in. But now what do you do? We've seen this. I've seen this from John several times. He'll try to get the cue ball up to the head rail, right where that middle chuck is.
That's exactly where it's going.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He went the other way.
Hit it a little hard, too.
Now, my question is here, does he shoot it so the pocket accepts the ball, or does he fire it in? I think he's going to shoot this with some pace and stiff it, not cross it.
Me personally, I'm going to shoot at 4 rails. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Straight back, hit it with, he'll back cut it to the 1.5 diamond.
Well, you think go back to where he's at?
No, I'm saying he'll back cut it to here with a little bit of throw. So like your cue ball, you're traveling 3 diamonds from here, but he's just out. And I'm pointing on the screen for you folks just so George has an idea how I think. Oh, actually, he's going to go cross corner. No, he did shoot it 4. Wow.
Wow.
Might have got lucky, too.
This is the second time this has happened to John Morra. Playing Billy Thorpe, Billy banked one similar to that.
7 ball landed by the point.
And right by the point. Right by the point.
Yeah, I was actually commenting what I would have done on the shot. I would have went rail first, put the 1 ball just to the point again, and put it in front of the pocket and let him make it.
He's going 3 rails with it. That tells me the cue ball is going to go towards that upper left-hand corner pocket once it hits the 1.
He actually Might throw it to go 3 rails, but he'll probably blast it to shorten it up.
He's going to draw way down. He'll probably hit between the first and second diamond from the side pocket. So he won't come close to where he's at. Like
Did try 3 rails. And uh-oh.
Better go. Yeah,
Wow.
it didn't. Wow.
So Shane's gonna lay this one in pocket speed with top right and go across the 1 ball. I don't see him jacking up and hitting it firm. Okay, I lied. He's jacking up, hitting it firm. What do I know? That's why I'm in the booth. And center cup is what you get. Now
2 games to
SVB
0.
takes a commanding 2-0 lead, and it's his break.
For those of you that don't know it, John Morra has been playing left-handed now for about a year and a half. Switched over.
And I tell you what, I've been playing left-handed my whole life, and he still plays better than me.
That one's good. I like that one. Well, you know, unfortunately, I have to say the same thing.
I know, right?
We're both left-handers in the booth, guys.
It's
Not that you care, but
it's a sore wound. We just dump salt on it occasionally.
Yeah. Tournament earnings. John Morra did his best in 2015, where he earned over $67,000 in tournament earnings.
2 balls on the break.
16, he did pretty good there too, with over $40,000, $41,000 worth of tournament earnings. And back in 11, 12, those were pretty good years for him, I guess. About 33 and 12. 33
up
and
with
14.
the cross side. He made 2 balls on the break, and that's the. Look at this. Even just hitting them, he's got almost every ball above the side pocket, and he made 2 on the break.
And he's got a good shot at this 9 ball.
Yep, twist it straight back. Cue ball's gonna slide over and nudge the 3. And again, Shane likes to bank firm. Now we see why they just go in.
You know, I think he influences the direction of the ball a little bit.
Well, that cue that he plays with, it's got the extension on it, and it's long and stiff. I've hit a couple balls with it. It feels like a dart, so I can understand when he goes through it, you know, really hits that ball.
Whoa, hello.
See what happens when he hits soft? And he was hoping the 3 stopped, so it blocked the easy 1 cross side.
He was hoping for that. He was also counting on not hitting the 1 ball. He wanted to open it up more off the rail. He hit it to open it up, and it just didn't open up. 5 ball? Watch how still John is when he comes through the ball. Nothing moved.
And the 5 ball scooted into that pocket, though.
You don't see that with too many players. We'll watch Shane on his next up. You guys out there, if you're bored, humor me. A lot of players, you know, in your leagues or in. This is the, as Mitch mentioned earlier, this is the creme de la creme.
Okay, so
he's
1
crossing
ball.
this. Yeah, he's going to cross it.
He's going straight back. Excuse me for yawning if you guys picked that up.
He
Oof.
did not. He did not.
We're going to call a 1 cross corner.
And it's not a cross. He's going to fire this one. Did he change his mind? What's he?
Well, that's what he's making up. If he hits it soft and goes
He's
across,
looking at the
or
8.
if he's
Yeah, I actually kind of like the 8, but I thought he would shoot the 1. And he changed his mind. He just kept looking at the 8, just couldn't resist the 8 ball.
I guess now we know why.
Yeah, it was very edible.
And again, Shane was down 4 balls to 1 that last game, and then John gave him a long straight back, twisted it, and then went 3 for 3 on cross corner, cross sides. And this straight back right here, a lot of pace. No success. Bumped the
No.
9 deuce.
In
Oop.
fact,
Now John's going to play the 1 cross side.
cross side, not cross corner.
7-3 blocking the cross corner. The 9 deuce is in the track. Or you mean straight back?
Yeah,
Straight back.
straight
yeah.
back. Okay, I just got it wrong. Oh, he is going to go back to that side, but
He's going to shoot it
I wasn't
twice.
thinking over
2
there.
rails. That's the shot that he's
I
looking
wasn't
at. The
thinking
1
over
pocket shot, 2 rails back
Yep,
to the
yep,
corner.
yep.
But as wide as these tables are playing, it almost goes 4 in the side. I think he switched to your shot, George. Straight back.
Straight back is the. He's got room. He's got room to move the cue ball around and keep it up on top. Oh, he wasn't close to
Broke
making
up
it, so
the
that's why he hit it.
7-3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Didn't want to do that. And he's giving up the 1. Oh, he's going to take the 3. No, I thought he'd given it the 1. He looked at the 3, and I thought he was going to take that when he kind of pointed, and he's just trying to he's trying to confuse me. This is a shot he likes. Come across it. Just think if the cue ball would have gone 2 rails and made it, it'd be a nice shot, but it wouldn't count.
I'm going to say John 4 rails the 7.
4 rails is 7. Okay. I see the shot. Now, would you, while you're 4 railing a 7, there's no angle.
He's calling it 2.
2 rails. Do you think he'll try to make the 1 ball in the shot?
Probably. It's probably why he's opting for the 2 railer instead of the 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he needs balls. No, he went short with he went short with the 7. But I don't see a bank shot.
Well,
But
Shane's going to make this and try and corner hook him
No.
again. No,
It wouldn't be
straight
as,
back and freeze him to the rail.
it wouldn't be effective really because he could always see the 3 ball if he can just corner hook, so I wouldn't risk the scratch.
Well, that and the reason he drew it back is if he left it over there, John can go across the 7, which
Correct.
means the cue ball gets out of the way. Here, he has to go into the 7, and it would be a double kiss. So he makes that, spots it up, says, "All right,
I know what
SVB,
you're
your
gonna
turn.
shoot.
Go ahead."
I know what you're going to shoot here, Mitch.
I'm probably firing the 4 railer. Yes. See, he said it too. That 7 ball hits the piece of chalk to his left hand. I like it.
I like it.
I like
Is
it.
it
If
may
he
not
hit
be
it
hard enough. Yeah, it may not be hard enough, but that's in. That's in. Oh,
Yeah, see?
yeah, that was in.
And look at the cue ball.
On the rail.
It's like a Disney movie. It's Frozen.
Isn't there a player that they that has that nickname?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he did not want to do that, but he's gonna
Unless it freezes up
get
to
away
it.
with it. He's gonna get away with it. Now, does he go off this and put the cue ball up against the stack?
He would skim it and put it on the bottom rail,
Okay.
like John tried to do last rack.
Mm-hmm.
So he might even, because of where the 9's at, he might even No, he's just going to make the 9. Okay.
He's going to go over and put it in front of the pocket where.
Look at his speed. That thing's always under a ball length from off the rail.
He allows you to use the top third of the cue ball. Unless you want to elevate, which does wonders for your accuracy. Shane's back at it, but we've got a nice long ball, a nice long line of balls. Roll right up and stay on the 2. Doesn't want to move. Do you prefer to stay up on top of these balls or go to the bottom rail?
Judging from how the 3 ball's going to leave, it's kind of that odd link in the chain.
Right.
And the speed, it's much easier to feather it and get down underneath without all of them moving.
Or just get into them right there. Pretty wise shot.
Yeah,
although this 2 ball might bank.
He looks froze. Shane's not even looking at it.
Okay.
So he's going to skim the 3.
Go up.
Go a couple rails up diagonal by the chalk. Just like that.
And again, trying to get up against that rail.
And this is the cool part, because again, these guys, world-class bankers, obviously, world-class players, and now you're seeing some of the art of moving in bank pool. Speed. Good shot. Now he can play the 2 ball straight back, go across it with top, hair right, and play the cue ball right next to the 3. Play it as a 2-way. No, he's going to jack up, draw it, spear it with left, and the left's going to shorten it up.
So is the speed.
Shorten it too much.
Uh-oh. Oh. This is coming out. John might say thank you for this ball. Well, actually, it just got funny. Is it a little bit funny?
I think he can still make it and avoid the double kiss. And from here, it's the cue ball getting position on either the 3 ball to go straight back. So he'll lag this to the pocket. That way, if he misses it, Shane can't shoot it. Nope, made a liar out of me. Shot it with pace.
Came down and
This
he played
is,
position.
This is like an Under Siege movie. This
Well,
is dark territory.
You know what that just showed me, though? He's playing aggressive to get the balls that he needs because he's behind.
Yeah.
But that's part of the reason he's lost a few games from being ahead.
All right, cross side.
But he needs to, just like in one pocket, you know, when you're behind, play like a lion. When you're ahead, play like a lamb.
All right, so John's going to go cross side or
On the
cross
1.
corner.
Cross side on the 1. Well, while he's shooting that, you guys have just joined us and haven't heard me talk about all this. Pool is coming up here for Las Vegas. Seems to be the capital for pool now. BCA Pool League World Championships, USA Pool League National Championships will be held the 17th through the 27th of July. Diamond Las Vegas 9-ball open, 25,000 added, 17th through the 20th. It's a 128-player limit on 9-foot diamonds with a $275 entry. If I'm not commentating, I might even play in that.
All right, Shane is on the hill for the ball count.
The Predator World Open 10-ball championships, 100K added. I'm sorry, it's not open. The World 10-ball championships. It's an invitational. They're inviting 64 players. $100,000 added the 22nd through the 26th. That's CueSports International and Predator putting together a huge tournament, 64-man field invite. It has a $500 entry, and the worst, if you win your first match, you're getting paid $1,000 because 32 people will get paid. It's $30,000 first place.
So we got
a 2-ball
opportunity for Morra to get on the board here. It's a lot of corner cross side action. He's going to start off with the 2-ball. Seven-ball cross side.
August 8th through the 10th, U.S. Open.
Oh, he's going
10-ball.
Corner. Okay.
At Griff's. 11th through the 13th of August, U.S. Open 8-ball at Griff's. Bingo. Now, everything I mentioned in July from the 17th through the 27th will be at the Rio. There's a Predator Arena similar to one we had 3 years ago.
Little love bump off the one there. Line him straight up, straight in for the cross side. Now he's going to press this ball with a little bit of right. The right's going to throw it, but it's mainly to play his cue ball for position for an easier cross corner on the 3. Kind of like that. And a little bank and run 4 and out on Shane.
Well, this is a good bank shot. He's got to hit this good, though. He's got to come across it pretty nice. My money says he makes it.
Ooh, he's going to say your money spends good. Look, his cue ball. That's the first time I've seen him not take care of it. Oh, my goodness.
My money not only spends good, he just threw it away. Jeez. Ouch.
You can hear on the microphone. I apologize for hearing some of the frustrations. We definitely know how it is to have some sweet chin music.
I never say things like that when I'm playing. Of course, nobody cares what I say when I'm playing.
I'm right there with you, George.
They're out there and they say, this isn't about you, dude. It's the guy at the table. The guy at the table is one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world. And he's going to bank this ball in. John needs both of these. Shane needs one of these. He's not getting it.
That's the first time he didn't hit one Mach speed.
He's not getting them.
I'm going to have a talk with him after this. He pulled a
And
Mitch.
just what would you say to Shane Van Boening for that shot?
I'd just say good shooting.
See, I think he shot it well because I don't think he's going to hit this hard and stiffen it up. But it's kind of, for most players, it's a funny angle. No, it's not. It's just a good bank shot. Yeah, he didn't stiffen it up. Hello. And again, he's left Shane with a shot on the 1. Now, Shane's familiar with this shot. He knows that from all the one-pocket experience he has, that if he banks this ball naturally, there's a high possibility of a scratch in the bottom left-hand corner pocket. So he'll influence the path of the cue ball by using that stuff you call English or spin. And Just fire that ball
Commanding
in. For a
3-0
win.
lead.
Mr. Van Boening on the hill, fighting his way to get back into the finals to meet Billy Thorpe. Mr. Morra showing some frustration at the table. Those are the sounds you're hearing. I actually kind of like hearing those sounds when I'm playing somebody because that means I'm winning. But they can be distracting sometimes. Mr. Morrow to break. Needs a 4 and out. 5 and out, excuse me. He doesn't want to get the 4 again and have it stolen back. He needs a 5 and out right off this break. John, you haven't done it yet. Come on. Get with the program. Let's have a hill match. I'd like to see him come back and make 3 games and come back and then just let it go hill. See where the chips fall. Well, he's made a ball in the break. What's he going to end up with? Da 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 da.
6 ball straight back.
6 ball straight back. I don't see much else. The 4 ball's kind of funny with the 8 ball down there to bank it over the left side. But that's, I think those are his choices. The 6 ball, the 7 ball might be a good shot. But it's awful close to coming by the 9 ball. Very accurately aimed, so he likes the shot you called, Mitch. Well, he's looking at the shot you called. Apparently didn't like it. Is it the twister on the 4? It's the twister on the 4.
Rails.
You think he's going 2 rails?
Yeah, he called it back in that corner.
Oh. How do you get by the 8? Yeah, he had to come real close to hitting that 8 ball. I liked it better just twisting it where he was. But doesn't mean I'm right. Just playing safety all the way. All the way. And the safety did not work. This a good shot on the 2? Semi-final match. Your final match will come up in just a little bit, like at 6 o'clock, between Billy Thorpe, who's waiting in the hot seat, patiently waiting in the hot seat because I don't see him hitting balls.
I believe he's in the corner sweating the match.
Oh. And he will play the winner of this match. And at this point,
Morra again draws first blood.
So he seems to get off okay, but he just doesn't seem to finish.
It's tough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
Shane,
tough.
oh, man.
Well,
I could share an experience I had earlier this year with him. It's still, still walking funny from it.
I can share an experience that I watched you last year.
We're playing the 1 pocket at Derby City.
Okay.
I kicked to a dead ball, and it's actually, I think, on YouTube because it was one of the stream matches. I draw first blood. I make a wired ball off an aggressive kick and play the cue ball up table. I butcher the next shot because of nerves, and after that, I lose the set 24 balls to -3. So I fouled 4 times through the set.
Oops.
Oh my God. You want to talk about beating someone. Oh, he crushed me.
Well, at 3-0, and if he runs these balls out, because if he makes this one, it's coming around for position on these balls down here on the bottom, and he's going to make more than 1. But he didn't make the first one. Mr. Morra will have the pleasure of shooting the 1 ball. This gets him to 2.
A little short.
Hmm.
All the easy ones.
And you heard him. He says, missing all the easy ones. And actually, you know, sometimes when you're missing the easy ones, it's because you're focusing so hard on the hard ones that you kind of take them for granted, and you get what you put into a shot. Sometimes you do the same thing with opponents. You take them for granted and say, well, I beat this guy every time I played him, and I'll just wait for him to make a mistake, and then I'll run out. Or I'll just make this and make that. And all of a sudden, they're having a good day, and you're trying to find your cue stick and a place to start. And you're so far behind.
Man, what a shot. Great acceleration through the ball.
Johnny plays good. Plays real good. But he's down 3 games.
Yeah, that is definitely not a mountain I want to try and be climbing.
No. See, I'm playing one of the best players in the world, and I'm down 3-0. I think I can make a comeback. It's a tall order. It's a tall order to a guy that has made over $100,000 in tournament money every time since 2007, 2006.
Nah, he's chop liver.
Chop liver.
I'm just kidding. Nah.
The French call that pâté. Oh, Vince just gave me a look. He says, don't you make any French references. Was that right, though? So.
I'm pretty sure he served me some pâté at one time.
Okay.
Cross corner, hit it thin. Cue ball right. Oh, broke him up.
Well, here goes the 9 ball. John needs 3.
Yep, he's going to get him right here. Get him on the board and a little pumped up.
I'm trying to remember who broke that rack.
I believe
I think it
Morra
was John.
won the lag.
Yeah, I think it was John.
I think Morra was the lag.
Well, he can bank the 6. Corner or side?
7 ball. Cross
7.
corner.
Excuse me. The teal one?
Yes.
Cross corner. Let's see where John calls it. No, I go cross side with a 6. See, I called the colors wrong. I got the ball wrong, but I called the right shot. I said 6. I was kidding, folks. I know I did not call that shot. It doesn't matter what I called. It's what he's shooting. And he'll make this ball. Going on a limb here. Apparently a very
Opened
thin
it a
one.
little much. All right, Shane's going to try and get on the board here. Now, again, this is 4th game. I believe Morra's had the lead every game, except for when Shane is broke and made a couple balls and got the first bank.
Boink. Oh, look at this position on the 7 ball.
So then he's going to draw back across the 3 and the 4, same side pocket.
Spinning over. There you go, just like you called it. 3 balls next.
Now this one he might hit a little bit higher and try and mess with that 5-8 so it goes in, but he's definitely committing to making the 3.
Because he needs those one of those 2 balls down here.
Correct. He needs them in play. He was trying to hit that 5, and that's why he missed the 3. He's going to give John an easy bank. That's a straight in bank.
Rather appetizing.
And John's looking to draw it back and shoot the 4 straight back into the same pocket.
You think he'll go the long rail? I mean, it makes total sense.
No, I guess, yeah, you could roll forward, play cross corner.
Or you could leave that to
John's still feeling some frustrations. Shane's leaving him the distance, saying swing away.
just make one of those balls so it comes up somehow, some way. He's playing the 5, the 3. The red 3 ball. Look at this shot. We've seen quite a few guys attempt that shot. This is one of not too many that have made it. Although I recall Shane, that they've all made it, but not as often as the other bank shots. And this one's for the cheese, for a game. Got to get on the. He's going to this corner, cross corner. He's drawing the ball away from the rail. Going to come close to scratching the upper corner by his elbow.
A little wide.
Yeah, he hit too much ball. Here's the. This is the shot John just had, isn't it? Just the opposite corner. Kick that 8 ball real soft so you don't scratch and lay the cue ball up against the 5. Try to attempt to leave the cue ball up against the 5.
I honestly, without being down there and being able to see, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm liking maybe going rail first
and try to bank it in the other corner
and just dink the 5 to the bottom rail and lightly up like it's a cross corner. That way the 8's blocking it. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Or even kicking the 5 on the side, using the side rail, real soft, just to the bottom rail.
Yeah,
that's what you just said. Yeah, exactly. That's what I. Perfect. Let's see what Shane decides. There's actually.
You might just blast it, make the 8, and draw the cue ball all the way up table.
Trying to make them both,
shoot
maybe.
Again.
I think he might try to be making them both. No, he just wants the cue ball up against. Look at his speed.
That 5 ball just happens to be in the straight line with the 8.
That's but it's got a nice bank. It's a hard bank, but it's got a nice.
And again, Morra's
nice
on the hill this game. He only needs 1 ball, so this could kind of be a do or die shot. Get him into the next game.
Now, see, he's elevating a little bit, which is going to affect his accuracy hit. He needs this ball. If he misses it, he's going to give up the game. He's going to give up the game. He's going to give up the game. I would follow that ball. Yeah, he's got a free shot because he can't scratch. Not where the 5 ball is, so he banks it to the left-hand corner.
Just like that.
And the cue ball? And the cue ball's okay.
This one's going to be called cross corner.
Can you get out of the kiss much?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
The 5 ball's far enough out of the pocket. If it goes cross corner. The biggest thing is cueing this ball comfortably, knowing that you need to hit it with a hair right. And you might go straight back, go across, go all the way up table. That one's a little bit tougher because the speed, then the double kiss might come into play. Because of how quickly that cue ball comes off the side rail.
He could shoot this with it a little left and cue comfortably. He's going almost just a hair. I mean,
yeah, but that's why he's apprehensive. You see how the 5 ball's covered. You know the rule. If it's straight in, it's a double kiss.
Yes.
And that ball's covering part of the pocket, so he's
Yes.
a little apprehensive because
Yes.
of the speed that he knows he needs to make the 5 ball.
Let me look that one up. The rule, I mean.
Now he's switching it. He's going cross corner.
No, he's just going to go ahead and play safe. Attempt to play safe. And instead, he's left one of John's favorite shots.
Oh.
Oh, my. That was distance. I'm thinking
Well,
that
he
was
hit
distance.
it a lot softer pace, trying to hang it if he misses it.
Side.
Cross side, Mach 2, game, set,
And,
match if he makes it. And again, John was up 4-0 in the ball count.
Ouch.
What?
Three
He's
rails?
saying 3 in the corner now.
Is he going to hit this with speed?
Try
to hang it?
He's going to punch it and stop it. That's about, no, it's going to go in if it's going to have a little pace. Oh, straight back. We were wrong. Because he knew if he missed, it's in that tight line, it takes away the bank.
Not much here.
Twist it way wide, go
Way
straight
wide.
back one time. Cue it with the immense amount of low right.
Like he's doing. Needs this for a win.
It's in. Oh,
Oh, no, it's still close.
I was
But
rooting for him.
yes, we want to see a heel-heel match, folks.
Cross corner.
We want you guys to, we want to give you 2 hours worth on this match.
Short?
And yes, it is short.
John's going to take 4 seconds and say 4 rails.
Did he say 4 rails?
And this one, I'm guessing he's going to swish.
He switched the last one he shot like this, and he did about the same thing. In fact, his opponent wasn't away from the table before he said 4 rails and walked to the table and 2-stroked it.
Oh,
Nope.
that one went
Nope.
way wide.
Well, I guess here's where I can say they don't all fly in.
He's calling it straight back with the same pretenses as the last one instead of cross side, knowing he could sell out and the cue ball goes back and forth if he misses. He's going to shoot it, play the cue ball down diagonally with top hair left, play it low and get that 5 ball close to the long rail as possible. That one might go.
And it
that'll
looks
do
like
it.
the match is over.
Shane
Wow.
Van Boening.
Finals coming up at
4
6
games
o'clock.
to 0.
Yeah, 4 games to 0, and the finals will be at
See
6
you guys
o'clock.
in about an hour.
Mitch Ellerman and George THS signing off. Mitch, I like your screensaver.